Haya is in higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Thank you for tuning in today. This reading is a general reading, so please take what resonates for you and leave behind for others what does not. This is geared toward those birthdays those souls who were born or rebirthed on June 3rd. If you are a June 3rd birthday, this reading is definitely for you. There are approximately 367,000 babies born every day. So definitely take what resonates and leave behind for others what doesn't. You don't want to try to make something fit your story if it just doesn't feel right. On the same note, you also don't want to reject if something triggers you that is actually meant for you. Okay? It's something that is meant to face the fear, face whatever it is that's going on that perhaps is something that you've really are isn't serving you anymore. You understand that it's a part that you hold within your soul that you're ready to release. So if you are guided here and it's not your birthday, you are also definitely welcome to stay tuned in and perhaps maybe check and see where Gemini and Mercury are in your birth chart. Mercury rules Gemini, and we know, Gemini, that you are a social butterfly. You enjoy communication is your really one major characteristic and trait that you carry, that you just love to talk with people and learn about them, and you enjoy conversation. Also, you're very intelligent. And I do believe because you're able to be that social butterfly, that helps increase your intelligence because you kind of have a more open mind, a little bit of a more open mind when it comes to other perspectives from others. There is also this rationalization. So sometimes the rationalization can cause a little bit of judgment per se, and there's fickleness. So you constantly are changing your beliefs, your affection, and perhaps even your loyalty. It's just ever changing. You are a mutable sign. This is part of it. Your adaptability to change is extraordinary. And you are of the air, which is also your mind. So sometimes you may find yourself in your mind a lot. And let's see. I'm just doing this right now. I didn't even realize to do this sound, but perhaps there is someone here that does sound baths. Maybe you're being guided or wanting to do this. Also, I'm getting the feeling that you would like to call someone in at this time before we begin. So please feel free to call in whoever you would like. We do have the sources here: higher power, universe, creator, God, whatever you may, energy, whatever you may like to call, whatever feels comfortable for you. And Archangel Michael is present. You are welcome to call in whoever you would like at this time. There's a ringing. Your phone's going to be ringing soon, and it's important for you to pick up that call. Pick up the phone. I was guided to bring down the octopus today. So do you have an octopus spirit with you? Maybe perhaps see how you can relate to an octopus. There's this amazing documentary, I think it's on Netflix, about octopi and really how they protect themselves, how they live, how they can camouflage, and then kind of mold themselves into all different sort of shapes and colors and blend in with camouflage like a chameleon does. It's very fascinating. Maybe perhaps that is good for you if you have time to check that out. At the end of the reading, I will blow the candle out for you on your behalf if you want to start thinking of what you'd like to manifest or bring into your life for this coming year. I will start shuffling the cards, and as things come, as I get downloads, I will share them with you. I was also guided to ask you to wear earth tone colors. Not greens. Well, greens actually are, but more of like the shades of tan, brown, the deep red. And if you have stones like this carnelian here, or perhaps the picture jasper. This was the very first one they called me to bring down for you. I'm going to hold this up for you so you can see. This is like the second time that this one has came up. Picture jasper. So perhaps even meditating with it to feel its energy and to see all of the different unique patterns, the holes, what each hole represents, almost as if a scar or if a sacred ceremony has happened within your body, fossils, ancient times. There's so much coming to play. I even see like something to do with water for you. Even though you're an air sign, there's something to do with you being in water, because this I'm also getting like crocodile, alligator, and even the mystical realm, dragons. Perhaps you're connecting with your inner dragon. We have amber here, also orange, and another jasper. This is red jasper. So, yeah, wearing those colors or being close to them, grounding, connecting to Mother Earth, those are all things that come up. Reaching for the stars. This is going to be your significator card. This is from the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Kim Kranz, absolutely love her story about how this deck even came into fruition for her. I mean, it took years, and she had to choose, I think, 78 out of over 200 drawings that came to her and that she possibly wanted to use for this deck. A lot of work with spirit for it as well. And this is the Crows deck is also what I was guided to use today. Have you been seeing crows a lot? Crows carry a lot of wisdom. Those crows and ravens are the two main birds that can go to the highest of the highest high dimension that some angels can't even get to. You know, it's really a closed off sacred space that they can reach, and they come and bring messages down to us, energy, a knowing, a sense of connection. Okay, I think we're going to start with one right now, and then if we need to pull more of the tarot, we will. Okay. And this is an oracle deck. Let me grab these off the ground. Okay, so coming from the bottom up, being okay with messes, mistakes. This is also something that is for someone out there. Be okay when things don't go the way that you would like or plan. Be okay with what is. Accepting and embracing what is. Knowing that being unlimited and releasing the right and wrong, the good and the bad. Stepping more into your mystical self. This is something I received just now. Okay, let's see what we have for you, birthday soul. The flame. Look at that. We have a flame here. Allow yourself. I'm going to give this opportunity for you to enhance your intuition. Allow your energy to play a part of this reading, and just feel whatever you feel by looking at this card. Anything that comes to mind, or anything that your body may do. Any sort of, if you feel happy, joy, if all of a sudden you feel motivation, maybe you get a tingling sensation, or immediately get chills, or feel really hot. There's all sorts of ways that our body communicates with us. Our body is the vessel that carries our soul, and it's extremely important that we honor it and care for it and nurture it. Okay? So the flame, what I'm feeling here for you with the flame is there is a sense of meditating with a flame. Perhaps having your own candle and meditating with this to enhance this energy, all of the things I spoke about before we began the reading, because those are all things that came as downloads during meditation before we began. So this is directly from Spirit, through my voice, okay, for you, a gift on your birthday. So there's some sort of answer that you're going to receive through a flame. This is also speaking volumes as far as passion, embracing your passion, honoring the darkness that comes, honoring the darkness and the light within, allowing shadow work to come through, allow space and room for honoring who you are, exactly who you are, everything that you are, not just the good or the bad, but every part of you, all of the being that you bring to the world, and knowing that you have light and dark, and honoring your dark side too, because the dark side is what really is where we learn. Like when things mess up, when things go awry, when they don't go the way we want, when they don't go the way that you would like them to, honoring this and knowing that it is. Maybe using that word phrase for when something does go down a different path or falls apart, falls to pieces. You know, you're creating something, you're working with art, you draw something, and it's not turning out the way that you would like. Honoring that moment. Okay, instead of getting frustrated, or if you do get frustrated, honoring that frustration, recognizing it, not escaping it, not stepping out of it and going somewhere else or doing something else that may hinder or hurt your body, or that may hinder or hurt your soul, your mind, your sense of self. Just knowing that it's a part of you and you work with that energy, okay? So the light is also showing that you're reaching, or you have already reached a higher frequency within yourself and your aura. So you've been through this. Some of you have already been through this, and you know exactly what I'm speaking of because you've already felt it. Some may not. Some of you may not have felt this yet, but you will. Okay? But it's going to really enhance, and there's something coming from the bottom up. Okay? With all of this earth energy, with all of the asking from Spirit for you to wear earth tone colors, the beige, the tan, the orange, the burnt orange, being drawn to dirt, the ground, Mother Earth, honoring yourself. There's something that is going to click here, and maybe perhaps a bonfire would be beneficial for you. There's so many other different elements. Yes, you are an air sign, but there's importance for you to actually embrace other elements. There's a need to release. There are some things you're holding within your body. Someone here is holding within their body these tears that really are important to cleanse and let flow. It's important to let them flow. And there's also some alchemy here. Someone here is an alchemist and working with this energy. And it's not by chance that we have like this alligator, crocodile, dragon-like type skin here too. This black and white pixel. There is some more sacredness that you will find within the flame. And you are the flame. You are the light. And you are the darkness. So embrace all of you. Work with your root chakra. You're working in even maybe possibly your earth chakra. Start with your earth chakra with your feet and go up to your root, then your sacral plexus, then your solar plexus. So work from the very bottom up. And 51 could be significant for someone here. I'm also guided to share with you, it turns into the number 6, and 6 is the number of love, and the Lover's card is the Gemini card. So how beautiful is that? I just got angel bumps. And now we have the 4 of Cups. We're moving into this water energy I was speaking of. Yeah, there's a release. So in the original tarot, the 4 of Cups is actually focused on 3 empty cups that are spilled over, while there's a divine hand holding a cup right in front of you that you're not looking at or you're unaware of. Maybe you don't see it, or maybe it's there but you're refusing to accept it. In this cup, or in this card, I'm actually feeling like you're moved on. Your body, with this flame, you've aligned more now with your higher self, your sacred self, your own spirituality, but that you carry. You know, you have an altar at home, you have your stones, you have your rocks and crystals, and you honor yourself at all cost. This flame continues to grow as we speak. When I first started the video, it was barely on. It looked as though is actually, I mean, it was a normal size, and then it reduced extremely low, and it was almost going to go out. And then there's like this flow of wax. Alchemy continues to come up. Someone here is an alchemist. If you're working with alchemy, please share in the comments below if you feel guided to do so. Here in this Four of Cups, I see you honoring this divine cloud that's carrying the cup to you. You're looking at this cloud, at this cup, and you're ready, you're wanting it, you're seeking it. So you do want to have this breakthrough of cleansing these emotions, and it's just finding the right space. The space is going to come to you, and quite possibly the space is going to be in Mother Nature, you know, surrounded in the woods, perhaps solo, where you can be alone with yourself, Mother Earth, Spirit, Nature, Source. Have yourself a bonfire and really just have this embrace, this energy. This can also, again, happen by the water. You know, we have our octopus here, and we have water energy in these cups. 4 is a sacred number as well, and 4 just affirms the clear message that one of the clear messages that Spirit wants to share with you on your birthday is to get grounded, okay? Grounded. Work with your earth chakra and your root chakra at this time. Help yourself connect to the trees, connect to your inner self more and more, and trust the process. Trust what is happening, especially if you're noticing and being aware of alchemy at this time. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have protection of sacred places. Look at this. Someone here is meant to help heal Mother Earth with their energy that they hold. And I am getting clear affirmations that this is absolutely wonderful, also necessary for you to continue your path so that you can help protect sacred places. Okay, this also includes your body, your vessel, your soul, honoring you. And again, there's a deep connection with the moon as well. So I don't believe I've done any Scorpio readings, but you may want to check out some Scorpio tarot readings or do your own tarot readings. Check out where Scorpio lies in your heart. You have a connection. Someone here has a deep connection with the moon. And if you resonate with this, I encourage you to check out a Scorpio tarot reading, okay? Your third eye is completely opening in this card. I'm going to hold this up and allow you to feel your own energy here. Allow the feelings to come through. Perhaps you get visuals, or you smell a scent that's nowhere around you, but you smell it. Perhaps it reminds you of someone that is on the other side now, crossed over. And if that's true, then could be your guide that is meant for you to work with to help you along this journey. That's really about respect and protect the sacred spaces in your life. Whether these are physical places, relationships, or your inner sanctum, honor the sanctity. Uphold the values and rituals that keep these spaces sacred and safe. At all costs, keep yourself sacred and keep the spaces, your environment, where you go, where you take yourself, your sacred circle. Keep it sacred at all costs. It's important, and with a compassionate heart. And Spirit is wanting me to tell you that there are 891 moons. How many can we see? This is again about expansion, growth, opportunity, hope. And I'm feeling the High Priestess energy right now. Know that you are protected, and this cup is meant for you. If you are feeling doubtful, if you are feeling the true energy of the Four of Cups, which is focused on what doesn't work as opposed to what can work, focused on failures as opposed to flipping that perspective into, well, what is this failure teaching me? How can I reapproach this? Not giving up, having devotion, determination, keeping that mindset that, okay, this is really good. This is gonna, I'm gonna focus on what I can do versus not what you can't, or what hasn't worked versus what will work or what can. Know that Spirit is very close to you and wanting to be present in your life. The sun and the moon, the duality. So Mercury rules Gemini in the 3rd house, and today is June 3rd. So there is something also about threes. Pay attention to numbers, and if you see threes, look the meaning up, the spiritual meaning, and find out for yourself what that 3 means to you. Threes are the very first number that creates a shape. And this is important because if you work with sacred geometry, this is for the alchemists out there, or anyone really this is resonating for. But 1 is individual self, 2 is duality, light and dark, opposing and balance, and 3 brings about a lot for us. But it's the power of 3 separate forces coming together and working as one. So it's a group effect, collaboration, like the 3 of Pentacles. However, it also is the one that first creates a shape. And sacred geometry, if you are working with sacred geometry at this time, that is good for you to know. Perhaps call upon Archangel Metatron to help you with sacred geometry. I recommend checking out some of Dr. Robert Gilbert's sacred geometry videos and learn how to work with your Merkaba, okay? This is a message I have for you today. I hope it resonates, and I hope you really have a beautiful, fantastic day. I'm sure this is not the only candle that you will get to be around today. Perhaps think of, before you blow that birthday candle out today, if you're surrounded by your loved ones and in the sacred environment that I visualize and see you in, perhaps make sure you wish for something that resonated with here today, okay? And feel free to share in the comments below if you'd like. On the count of 3, I'm going to blow the candle out for you. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please do so now. I do daily readings of inner child, and I also pull angel numbers, animal spirits, and angel cards every day. Thank you. Bye.